Ladies and gentlemen, we meet again. Hope everyone is well. So now, what I've got here is GBP. It's EURUSD. I'm gonna analyze EURUSD to see the trade updates I'm going to be taking this week. So last week I did analyze GBP USD and USD CAD, and then they both went into my directions. Congratulations to the students that took the trades with me. So this week we are looking for more opportunities on EURUSD and USD CAD. So the USD CAD trade I'm going to share on the group, and then I'm going to do EURUSD now. So currently EURUSD on the weekly chart, as everyone knows, I like to start from the top, the higher time frames, and then go down to the lower time frames. First, I need to see the overall direction. What is happening? Are we buying? Are we selling? So if you're new to TradingView, TradingView is gonna show you a bunch of stuff. Just to eliminate a few things, you need to click this area here, and then it's gonna show like this, like there's an eye, and then they will, once you press the eye, it's gonna show, and then click the eye, everything is gonna just disappear. The all noise, the graphs that I'll be showing below are gonna disappear. And then go to your EMA here, double click it, and then set the length to 50. The length here, set it to 50. This is the EMA. All right, so let's move on. So now I like to mark out my zones. First, let's understand something. Here we work with market structure, support, and resistance. So what is resistance? Resistance is whereby the market resists to break above. Resist to break above. So for example, this is resistance. This is resistance. It's where the market fails to break above. So whenever the market reaches resistance, it falls below. Whenever the market reaches resistance, it falls below. So this is what the strategy is about: support and resistance. So you know that what happened previously is that the market first came and then it sold. So you know the second time you find it here, what's going to happen? A sell is going to happen. Even if you're coming on a third touch, a sell is going to happen. This happens on every time frame: 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hour, daily, weekly. It happens. So aligns with whatever strategy that you're trading, but with my strategy, which is support and resistance, market structure, break and retest, it works perfectly. Remember, resistance is whereby the market fails to break above. For example, you might be coming on a trade, and then you see that it's currently here. What you gonna do? You come on a market and you see that the market is currently here. You can mark out your zone, and then predict then what happens. Boom, boom, boom. That is what support and resistance is all about. That is what support and resistance is all about. I'm currently explaining resistance. So let me explain support. So support is vice versa. What I like about this strategy is that it's self-explanatory. So support is whereby the market is failing to break below. So Each time the market is here, what happens? Bounces up. Each time the market is here, bounces up. Each time the market is here, bounces up. So whenever you come into the market, you know that, okay, since now it's here, what I should look for? Buy positions. Whenever the market is here, what I should look for? Buy positions. And what happens? Boom. Boom. See? Boom. That is what the strategy is all about. Oh, I forgot to mark out my area of interest. Boom. So that is what the strategy is all about. You have to, the market is going to show you previous zones where it's rejected, and then from the previous zones where it rejected, you use them into your advantage to trade. But now on the candlesticks, you have to, on the candlestick charts, you have to align with many things like your chart pattern, your candlestick patterns, your time frames. Is there going to be news event? Yes or no? Trump speaking? Yes or no? But it is as simple as it is. You can make a lot of money with just trading like that, like how I just showed you now. To break it down more simply, I'm on a weekly chart. I want to see the overall direction, the structure, what is happening. So right now, what I've noticed is that we are currently bullish, but all of this is consolidating markets, ranging markets. So right now we are at the lowest point of the consolidating markets, which is here. If you can spot out what this is, and then if you can spot out what this is, I'll give each and everyone a chance. So here what we have is this is resistance. Let me just place it in a place where it can be seen. This is resistance, and then this is support. This is support. This is support. So now previous resistance was broken, and then it became support now. So these two zones are aligning perfectly on the weekly chart. Okay, fine. Now that we see, let's go down into our daily to see what is happening. Now it's much more clear. Remember what I talked about when it comes to support and resistance. See the power of resistance. The market first came here, it rejected, shot up. So these are not valid. These are not valid. This also is not valid. This is valid, but it's close to the area. So it came again here. What happened? Shot up. Came again close, but not close enough. It shot up. Now it's here. Now we are here on EURUSD. This is a daily chart. We are marking our resistance and support zones. Now we are here. So you can tell by what I've just told you. You can tell by what I've just told you that the market is going to buy because it's rejecting from previous resistance, from previous support, I mean. So since we know that we are on an area of interest, an interesting area to be in, that is what area of interest means. It's an interesting area to be in because the market has been here 2 times, correctly 2 times. These touch are not valid but significant because they're close enough. So the market has been here before, and when it was here before, this happened. So when it was here before, it rejected. We understand the weekly and the daily time frames showed us the direction, what happened. So now we are going to go to the 4 hour and then to the 1 hour and 30 minutes to find our entries. The 4 hour is going to give us more detail about this support level, this area of interest, and then when I use that information to our advantage on the 1 hour and 30 minutes to find entries. How we gonna enter them? Are we gonna enter EURUSD? What are we looking for? Then to enter EURUSD. So in the 4 hour, what we find? So we find more support and resistance. So if I just remove this so it cannot cause more confusion, we find more support and resistance. More support and resistance. What do I mean by that? If you just look closely here, let me just keep quiet and then mark out the zones only. Let me keep quiet and then mark out the zones. Let me keep quiet and just mark out the zones so that whoever's watching can stay with me. But what I can say is previous is now current. Yes, previous became the current, because now we are here. This is previous, this is previous, this is previous. But at that time, I don't know where I submit to. It was this tool I used to use. Okay, it's fine. So, and already you know that what are we looking for the market to do, and then shoot up. Why am I saying that? We see an area of interest, strong area of interest. Whenever the market's here, it's sold. Whenever the market came, it's sold. Whenever the market came here, it rejected. Another rejection, and then we broke out. Since we broke out, as I always say, break and retest. Now we broke out, we retested it, we came to another point, we created a double top formation. Remember what I told you, the 4 hour is going to show us chart patterns, candlestick patterns. So this is a double top formation. So now what I am predicting the market to do is to come back to the previous support and then do what it did in the past by shoots up. Do what it did in the past, which is shooting up. Stay with me. Why am I saying that I'm predicting the market to come back to the zone here? Because it first came, it shot up. Now it's gonna come again, like how it happened here. The market first bought, As soon as it created this high, rejected, came again, rejected, came again, rejected. So now after it broke, it retested the zone, rejected it to the upside, and then now I'm predicting it to come back to my area of interest and then reject again. Currently it's on a significant double top formation, so we can't do anything, just wait, because this double top is serving as resistance. The market is resisting to go up due to this double top. So we already know, I've showed you what is happening now: support and resistance, break and retest. So what is happening now is we are waiting for a retest of EURUSD. Then after EURUSD's retest, please do not hesitate. As soon as it reaches here, make sure that your 1:3 ratio is perfect, guys. It's perfect. Your 1:3. 1:3, 1:29. You're targeting a 1:3. But now we want EURUSD too. That's all. That's all. So what am I saying? EURUSD predicting bullish market, a bullish trend. We're predicting to buy this market. So far, you know what I'm going to do this week on EURUSD. Let's check on the lower time frame to find perfect entry. So currently there's nothing much you can do on EURUSD besides wait. Support and resistance needs patience. It needs you to wait. It wants you to test out your emotions. If you're not going to be a disciplined trader, you're not going to be able to trade support and resistance. So now, to just end this video, we are waiting. Every trader is currently waiting for it to come here. Then once it came here, we know we're going to buy. It might buy back to this zone and then after that do this, but at least you know that you took this position. At least you know that you took this position, you went and then you got profits. At least you know that you went in and you got profits. So we are looking for buys on EURUSD. Should I be wrong? At least you did not trade. If the analysis did not go into your favor, it's fine, because you yourself did not trade. You saved money. The most important thing when you're analyzing, analysis is there for you to save money. If you're just going to go to the market head on and not analyze, you're going to lose money constantly. So that is why we analyze. We analyze to save money.